American tennis star Coco Gauff beat Laura Siegemund 3-6, 6-2, 6-4, to progress to the second round and avoid another first-round exit in a Grand Slam. It took all 3 sets for Coco Gauff to beat Laura Siegemund in the first round of the US Open, but it's a performance that could inspire a long run in the competition. The second highest-seeded American woman is through to the second round, although at one stage it looked like it could be another Grand Slam disappointment. Gauff lost the opening set 6-3 and grew frustrated as Siegemund used as much time as possible between games to slow down any momentum that the American picked up. This only increased when Gauff hit back and won the second set 6-2, and eventually in the third and final set the umpire stepped in to warn the German about her timing. But despite a valiant comeback effort from Siegemund, Gauff managed to pick up the win as the crowd inside Arthur Ashe Stadium breathed a sigh of relief. When asked after the match by ESPN's Pam Shriver on the court what it was like playing Siegemund, Gauff responded, "Slow." Gauff is still only 19 but recorded her career best finish at the Australian Open at the start of the year before reaching the quarter-finals of the French Open. But a first-round exit at Wimbledon would have been on her mind, and the talented American removed any doubts with a brilliant comeback. The American stunned the crowd in 2022 by reaching the quarter-finals of the US Open, and after an initial scare on Monday night. She will be hoping to at least match the efforts from last year. The main turning point for Gauff was in the very first game of the second set, as her stubbornness kicked in. Not deterred from losing the first set, Gauff was determined to break her opponent straight away. The opening game of the second lasted almost 25 minutes, clocking up 13 break points until the American finally took control. Gauff then cruised for the remainder of the game, as confidence flooded her body and doubt began to creep in for her opponent. The mood changed and Siegemund continued to drag out stoppages to try to frustrate Gauff, but it backfired as it was the German that grew frustrated. The 19-year-old knew she was the favorite, and the better player, but the weight of expectation as the hope of a nation is not easy. But her maturity and ruthlessness prevailed, and it was noticed by the crowd. The Serena Williams era is over after one of the greats retired after the competition last year. Although her sister Venus is still going and will make her 24th appearance on Tuesday. There are some very talented Americans in the women's game, but there's something special about Gauff. She has been tested early on, which will remove any false sense of security heading into the second round. The only concern would be fitness, but at 19, and well accustomed to the heat growing up in southern Florida, it's not worth worrying about.